Namaste, my dear friends. Another beautiful question has come to me, and it is why there is so much challenge between man and woman in a relationship or in relating with each other. Why can't men and women simply understand each other and just be happy and get along? Why does it have to be so challenging? I feel this is a universal question, an evergreen question for thousands of years, I guess. And what does Tantra have to say about this? My understanding is that is also the key. The man and women are very different, even though they are born of the same mother, but still they are very different. The very qualities that make man different and the very qualities that make a woman different are the same qualities that create the friction, are the same qualities that are creating the challenges or the difficulties for the man and woman coming together. But the qualities which have not been healed, they are not the I'm gonna speak about what these qualities are. By themselves, these qualities are positive and beautiful, but when they manifest in this world in a way which is a little bit wounded or not healed, and then that's what creates the friction between man and woman. So for example, let's say list some of the masculine qualities and feminine qualities. And yes, before that, it's very important to remind ourselves. In Tantra, in Yoga, it says a man and a woman both are made up of masculine and feminine energy. We are both man and woman inside. It's the only difference being in the man, the masculine energy is manifested in the front, and the feminine energy is in the unconscious, and the opposite with the woman as well. For the woman, the feminine quality or the feminine consciousness is in the front, and the masculine traits or the masculine energy is in the unconscious for her. So getting back to what are these qualities for a masculine nature or feminine nature. For example, for the masculine qualities would be something like strength, clarity, protectiveness, direction. These would be some of the positive masculine qualities, and some of the feminine qualities would be loving, nurturing, surrender, intuition. So, and emotions. Yes, a couple of other things that I forgot is like for masculine, the logic, clarity in thinking and direction, that's kind of a positive masculine trait. For women, emotions is her superpower. she feels emotions more strongly, she knows deeper, more subtle qualities of emotion. So this is the feminine trait. And now, why this friction happens between man and woman? Growing up with our parents, we see our parents, the masculine and the feminine, our mother and the father. We look at them and we get the ideas of, we get a blueprint, and we learn as a small child, we learn how a man is, how a woman is. But that may not necessarily be the right or a healed or a very positive template for a masculine or a feminine. Most of us on this planet Earth have gone through deep trauma, and we have been passing on these legacies from previous generations of trauma and wounding onto the next generations. When we see our mother and father fighting, and we see the way the man in the house, the father, is behaving out of ego or anger, instead of the masculine trait of being protective, it's coming out from the opposite direction. And the feminine being, the mother being really loving and nurturing and caring, she is being backhanded, nagging the father, using emotions as a tool of power. So that is one of the reasons why we get kind of a wrong template growing up, and this again affects the way we live our life. And to really enjoy life, and to really, it's a very deep desire in us to, to find happiness, and the God, the divine, has given this great gift to explore life through duality, through this masculine and feminine duality. And man and woman really balance each other. Whatever the qualities in the masculine, these are the qualities that a woman really yearns for, like strength, clarity, direction, purpose, protection. All of these things woman wants. And same way with the man, lovingness, softness, nurturing, beauty, motherliness, all these qualities a man yearns from the woman. But they never get an understanding of each other, and the reason is that they are completely different, and we are not supposed to understand each other. This is not a maths equation. Man, it is impossible, because that is the thing, we are completely different to each other. The male mind cannot understand the female mind, and the female mind cannot understand the male mind. But what is required is to live life, to enjoy life, to raise our awareness through meditation, and so that once we go through life, we automatically start to get a natural understanding of each other. This does not come through just fighting with each other or trying to read some books. There is no shortcut to this understanding, because in Tantra, this is the way. The man and the woman together, growing together, raising their awareness through meditation and tantric practices. This understanding and love between them grows. That is how we really understand. Otherwise, it's just using the mind. We try to understand the difference between man and woman. It's a never-ending puzzle. And of course, all of these qualities within a man or within a woman, which are very positive at the same time, can again be seen as negative, or can be not be manifested in a positive way. So let me give you an example. The protective quality of a man, when it is really coming from the heart of the man, really coming from the right intention, naturally, then woman feels she is protected by him and she is feeling safe to open her heart. She feels it very easy to love the man. So this is the protective quality in a positive light. But the same protective energy, when it gets wounded or it comes like a shadow, it becomes over possessive of the woman. Now if the man starts to be over possessive of the woman, tries to stop her, just living her life, enjoying her life, she has to sit at home or not talk to other people, especially not with other men, and now this is no longer the protective masculine trait that was originally the intention was, or the positive way. Now it has become life-sucking. Now it will create a big friction, and it will create a challenge, and the woman is not going to enjoy her life anymore. So ultimately I would like to say one last thing is that the biggest challenge on the Tantra path is seeing all these things happening, seeing the masculine traits and seeing the feminine traits, and at the same time being aware of how I am behaving with the other person, letting the old wounds get healed, and at the same time giving each other freedom to live our own lives. That is the ultimate challenge, and that is why the Tantra path is very juicy at the same time, but it's not easy. The masters did not say that this path is easy. It is juicy because it is life affirmative, it is life positive path. The Tantra path is life affirmative. The man and the woman are accepted in their full glory as gods and goddesses, along with the masculine trait and the feminine trait. These are God's traits. Okay, so I think I would like to share this much for today. Looking forward to seeing you soon. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy. Bye.